What up, everybody? GeekSpot is back. Finally, 2023. I don't know if you caught me last night on the live stream for the usual suspects, but I wanted to stop in, check in with the channel, make sure you guys know I'm still alive. I survived my horrible rocket accident. Pocan Joe made me this amazing Rocketeer helmet, and it is not crash test safe. Yeah, but obviously it's fine. I'm fine. I've been released back into the wild to have my own devices. I said last night on the usual suspects that I was going to do a box opening for a Mezco figure, and that's exactly what I'm here to do. But before we crack open the box, I wanted to talk about The Crow, the film from 1994 starring Brandon Lee, based on the James O'Barr comic series. Also had Ernie Hudson from Ghostbusters fame in it. It was a pivotal movie for me as a young 12-year-old kid who was allowed to watch movies that I absolutely shouldn't have been watching, but absolutely love this movie. I've watched it more than 20 times for sure, and it never gets old for me. Personally, I enjoy it every time I've watched it. I also lived through that tragedy of Brandon Lee passing away due to the injuries he sustained on the set of that film. So there is a shared tragic experience there that I have with that film, but I enjoy it. I watch it again all the time. And when Mezco, one of my favorite toy companies, as you can see behind me, I've got a couple of figures in my cases here, did a figure for The Crow, I absolutely knew I had to add it to my collection. And while I don't own any of the comic books, I was never a fan of the comic book at the time, but the movie definitely resonated with me. And this figure is supposed to resemble Brandon Lee from the movie more than the comic, or The Crow from the comic. So without too much further ado, let's get into this thing and see what we got. So this is, I don't know, probably my 6th or 7th Mezco figure. I finally got away from buying the Marvel Legends and DC Direct figures and decided I wanted to class up my collection a little bit further. All right. So inside the box, we got the figure and a little mystery pack here. So I'm going to start with that because I have no idea what it's supposed to be. All right, so we got a pin. It says New York City Stinkle. We got a Rumble Society sticker set. Ernie and the Rumble Society logo. Looks like a window cling transfer. And a blind bag of some sort. So micro Mezits. Let's open it up. Okay. It's one of their Sugar Skull figures from the Rumble Society. Comes with a little pump action shotgun and a bowler. And he's all blacked out. That's pretty hip. There we go. Put him on the desk here. All right, so the Crow Mezco 112 figure. Some of the other ones, I don't know if you can make them out behind me, but I've got Conan the Barbarian. I've got Captain Nemo from 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea. We've got Daredevil from the Netflix show. We've got Punisher from the Netflix show, the John Bernthal Punisher. Moon Knight, not from the Disney Plus show. Spider-Man from No Way Home. And Iron Fist, classic Iron Fist, not from any show. So before we get too far into the figure, let's talk about the box art here. So it's got your traditional logo for the crow with the eyes and the logo from the movie. And then on the back, obviously, it's got all the goodies that are supposed to be held there within. And Believe in Angels on the sides. Fantastic. So let's open it up. So the packaging, it always comes with this layered style packaging, which makes it great for ease of keeping it all separate and collected appropriately. And let's just start with the figure, right? Mr. Eric Draven with his trench coat on. So the trench coat does have wires around in the belt and on the front of the coat, so you can pose it better. And then when you open it up, he does have a cloth shirt with the wire and electrical tape going around it to hold it together, which is pretty cool. He came with the closed fists for his hands and his signature combat boots with the wire wrapping around his leather pant. And then you get your stand base with the nice logo there. So personally for me, I love the arms out guitar on his back pose. So that's kind of what I was going to go for with this figure. In the glamour shots for the figure, they had it posed with the bullet hand, where he's showing his face through and laughing maniacally. That would be fantastic for some shots, but to display, I don't know if it would come through the same. So these Mezco figures are great as far as the arms pull off really easily, or the hands of the arms, so you can pull the jacket off without damaging it further. There is rips and stuff in the jacket, so I don't want to, for the aesthetic, so I don't want to ruin it. And start putting his hands back on. Oh, that's fantastic. The guitar strap is adjustable, so you can pull it. But there you go. Got the low slung guitar across his back. Lots of dead air. We need some music from that soundtrack. A little Stone Temple Pilots, maybe. And you get 4 different heads. So came with just a closed mouth version. We've got an angry open mouth version. Like a smiling or laughing version. And lastly, I don't know, like mid-sentence, I guess. So I'm probably actually going to go with that one. We'll put the others back. So lots of customization options depending on what you want to do with your figure. Everybody has their different scene of the movie that they like more than others or whatnot. Oh, I forgot. Yeah, we definitely want to put that on. So it comes with Shelley's ring on a necklace. That is definitely an important piece. So we definitely want to add that on. So other items that came with the Harlequin mask that he bases his face paint off of. 4 sets of hands in total. 2 closed fists, 2 gun grips, 2 regular grips to hold his katana sword that he takes from Malcolm at the end there, and to hold the spire from the church as well, which is fantastic. And then, so that is all in the first row of the box. So then under that, we get some of the other accessories. To include the flaming crow from when he kills T-Bird, which is fantastic. It's a great piece. A stand to hold him up if you want to do like a flying action pose or things like that. A couple of wire pieces to help keep him his friends at bay. You've got the cat. I forgot the cat's name. Who remembers the cat's name? And you get 2 versions of a crow. So one sitting and get it back in the box. And then one with his wings spread out like he's in mid-flight, which would be the one I would want to display, but I am going to have to figure out how to use the wires to make that happen and how to attach it to the base. Because I have no idea. So I'm going to watch a video about it. So then we've got his tombstone. We've got a 9mm pistol, a revolver, a pump-action shotgun, the cigarette lighter, and a knife. All little mini accessories. Those are fantastic, actually. So, and there's how you attach the wires. It comes with a clear piece that you can attach to the swing arm, and then attach those to it to mount the friends to. So that works perfectly. So this is basically the pose I was going to go with. If you remember this scene or the movie poster, you'll recognize it. And then I'll figure out how to make the crow work with it. Make the crow friend. There you go. Eric Draven, the crow. I'm going to have to tighten up that guitar strap too. But yeah, thanks for stopping in. Thanks for letting me open my new figure with everybody. And we'll see you soon. Hope everybody's doing well. Happy New Year. And thanks for stopping by. I'm out.